We welcome you to the Southwood County Rec Center for tonight's WIAA Regional Final between the homestanding Lincoln High School Red Raiders and the Black River Falls Co-op team. We're all set for the action along with Travis Plowman, who is our producer and videographer. I'm Milt Van Natta, pleased to be bringing you the action tonight between the Raiders in white with the red trim and the black and orange Tigers of Black River Falls. We are underway with Tyler Wierney in goal for the Raiders to our left, and Lance Muir in goal for Black River Falls to our right. Here's a shot that is high and out of play off of the stick of Grant Sharmer, and we'll get a face-off deep in the Black River Falls end as we are just underway. Lincoln Red Raider hockey on River City's Community Access Media. Winning the draw and moving forward is Luke Cruiser, but it is the Tigers gaining control of the puck. Good forechecking pressure here by the Red Raiders as Sharmer lays a lick on number 8, Peyton Overland. Red Raiders fighting for control. They can't get control of the puck, but neither can the Tigers get out of the zone, and it's backhanded through center and off the stick of Ryan Millis. Storley chases into the corner for the Raiders. Sam Storley on defense with Casey Esselman. Sharmer, Cruiser, and Gilbert start front forwards. Here's Cruiser coming in, 1-on-2 to the front. He scores! 1 minute and 1 second into the hockey game. Luke Cruiser breaks in with 2 Tigers to beat, and he does it. Beating Lance Muir to give the Raiders an early 1-0 lead. We'll see who gets the assists when they announce it on the Cruiser goal.
Goal was scored by number 9, Luke Cruiser. He was assisted by number 24, Isaac Gilbert, and number 4, Casey Esselman.
So Gilbert and Esselman get the assists on the Cruiser goal. 1-0 Raiders. Brock Zukowski steps in to take the draw against Logan Conkey of the Raiders. Conkey pulls it to the boards, and here's Cruiser again ahead of the field, and that breakaway pass just fails to click, and it'll be an icing call that'll bring the face-off back deep in the Lincoln end. The explosiveness of Luke Cruiser on display in the opening minute and a half. Again, Conkey to take the draw for the Raiders. Raiders cleared out of the front of their own goal, and they break ahead. Chasing the puck is Tanner Case. He goes to the corner with Skilling. Now one of the Raiders, number 14, Cody Coles, knocked off the puck, but the Raiders hold the zone. And that shot off one of the Tigers and right back into the Black River Falls end. Breakout pass through center, deflects off a stick. No icing here, as it will be Esselman to chase back on defense for the Raiders. Action is along the near boards in the Wisconsin Rapids end. It's backhanded to center by Preston Witt, but quickly shot back in by the Tigers. Hitting the puck at center, Eric Prochnow coming in 3-on-2. Prochnow carries wide, centers, no one there. Pinching in, it's Sam Storley, the defenseman, carrying in deep in his own end, giving way to Prochnow. Helping out Prochnow is Jared Sawyer, as Arnout at defense tries to backhand it along, and finally it's sent to center. Coming with the puck, it's Ryan Millis. He has it taken away, and heading out is Prochnow for the Raiders. Checked hard at the blue line and allowing Arnout to pick it up, but not out. Sent in behind the goal by Eric Prochnow. 1-0 Lincoln. They're out shooting the Tigers 2-0 as we are just over 3 minutes into the hockey game. This is a regional final. The winner heads on to sectional semifinal action in the WIAA state tournament. Sharmer does the hard work to get the puck free. Here's a wrist shot, and down to make one save is Muir. And that second shot was not on goal. Cruiser gloves it down. He puts on a move, has a man in front, and a nice save by Muir as Isaac Gilbert got it to the left of the net and got one on goal. Cruiser steps in to take the draw against Zukowski, overskated by Gilbert. Backhanded out, but only to the red line. Here comes Cruiser in on right wing, dropping it to Sharmer, who fires one into the glove hand of Muir. That is the 5th Raiders shot on goal in less than 4 minutes of play here tonight. They are dominating play in every way, on the scoreboard, on the shot clock, and territorially. Cruiser's shot is a save, and another flurry there that Gilbert might have gotten one on goal. Storley off the point, sent it off one of the Tigers to the near corner. Gilbert trying to carry the puck along the far dasher. Tigers try to backhand it out. They can't. Cruiser coming, and a shot into the belly of Muir. And the 7th shot on goal. Right now, the Raiders just peppering Lance Muir in goal. And quite frankly, the Tigers are fortunate at this point that they are only down 1-0 off the draw. Jacob Mormon furthers it along. A wrist shot into the skates of Cody Coles. Can the Tigers break out here? They can. It's Ryan Millis along the near boards. He shoots it in behind the goal, where Arnold will battle Mormon for the puck. Puck comes out front, where it's cleared away by Esselman. Casey Esselman skates out. Backhanded into the zone now by Tanner Case. In the near corner, they battle away. It's Coles trying to gain possession. He's got help from Case in a 2-on-2 battle in the near corner. Pushed out of the zone, but quickly shot in by Casey Esselman. Raiders have to tag up and get onside, and they do, as Conkey shoots it in and sends Coles in on the forecheck. Just look at the territorial dominance of the Raiders. The Tigers not able at all to carry the puck through center with any organized effort into the Lincoln zone. That was their first shot on goal, and it was a weak shot on goal from center ice. 7-1 shots on goal, Lincoln. Off the stick of Sawyer into the near corner. Witt and Sawyer go for it. Christian Bible is the man that's in there for the Tigers. And in front of backhander to goal! Eric Prochnow got it out front, and he backhanded it past Muir at the 5:42 mark of period number 1. And the Raider dominance continues. We'll see who they give the assists to. I think Sawyer will get one.
Scored by number 10, Eric Prochnow. He was assisted by number 11, Jared Sawyer. And number 26, Preston Witt. That's Prochnow for Sawyer and Witt. Time of the goal, 5:42.
So Sawyer does get one assist. The other goes to Preston Witt. Lincoln's up 2-0 here. Still relatively early in the hockey game. We have played just over 6 minutes in front. There's Sharmer, and down goes Muir, and he's able to keep that one out of the net. Raiders step right back in with Gilbert. Sharmer, Gilbert, and Cruiser, the top Lincoln line out there. Cruiser stick handling, had Sharmer in front, but that pass doesn't click. Tigers turn back with Arnold. He has to gather in that puck and is quickly checked up, but a turnover. The Tigers come in, a backhanded pass in front, and Millis could not get the shot off. Raiders covered up the mistake pretty well there with team defense in their own zone. That one in on Wierney, but he just has to gently brush it aside. First time in the hockey game, the Raiders here pinned in their own end. And just that quickly, Cruiser shoots it out. Sharmer chases. Cruiser goes down. There's going to be a penalty against Black River Falls. And the Raiders head to the power play. 7.5 minutes into the first period. Heading off will be Joseph Arnaud, one of the tri-captains of this Tiger team, which wears a familiar color scheme. They wear that black and orange that we've become so familiar with over the years from the Marshfield Tigers. Here comes Lincoln with the man advantage, already up 2-0 in the hockey game. And behind the net, Conkey brings it in front and they score. 13 seconds into the power play. Lincoln is on top 3-0. Those goals come 2 minutes and 10 seconds apart. We'll get the call on the goal that makes it 3-0 Lincoln.
Wisconsin Rapids power play goal. Scored by number 22, Tanner Case. He was assisted by number 7, Jacob Mormon. At number 12, Logan Conkey. That's Case for Mormon and Conkey. Time of the power play goal, 7:32.
So Case gets the goal. Mormon and Conkey, as you heard, get the assists. 3-0 Lincoln. That shot off one of the Raider defenders. And now out of the center. Sam Storley. Big blast that was partially fanned by Coles. So it's Conkey digging it for it behind the net. He's in there with Coles. Now a shot through traffic. Storley shot it off of one of the Tigers. Black River Falls chips it in and heads for a line change. Deftly moving through center, it's Conkey. Conkey on his backhand to the front. Oh, a beautiful save by Muir after Conkey set up Tanner Case. Black River Falls, after winning the draw, heads out. Nice job by Esselman. He's got a head of steam as he comes into the zone. Esselman behind the net with 2 in front. Comes to the high slot, and that again was good scoring position for Preston Witt, who now turns and shoots one in on goal. Easy save by Muir there. We've got a glove on the ice. That could disrupt play if it gets to the far side. 3-0 Lincoln, out shooting Black River Falls 13-1. Witt, he's in there along with Casey Esselman battling for control of the puck. Now it's Gilbert being double teamed. He's still able to fight and bring it to the front. Sharmer steals, try to wrap around. It goes off its moorings, and we'll get a stoppage in play to get that set back up. Two ticks under, 7 minutes to go, first period. Winning the draw, coming in and firing it off of Muir's right leg pad. Again, that was Isaac Gilbert. Big pressure here again by Lincoln as Gilbert in on the check. He's got Sharmer in the corner. Deflected off the stick of Cruiser to come back to Gilbert. He's got 2 men coming to the front, but that pass was behind them, and Black River Falls heads out 3-on-2. Shot through the high slot. Wierney did not have to make a play on that puck. Now Cruiser comes to the center of the ice on his backhand. Stick handle, shoots, save, and kicked wide by Sharmer. That was the 16th shot on goal, the period. Yes, the period. Now Sharmer tried to center it for Cruiser. Goes to the far boards and shot out by the Tigers, who are on their heels this entire first period. Cruiser tries to make a play to the front. No one to pass it back to, so the Tigers pick it up. They're going to shoot it all the way down. They will wave off icing. At center, it's Tanner Case. He takes a hit after he drops it into the zone. Now in the corner, Conkey digs it free, stolen back by the Raiders. They're going to have to do the hard work in the corner again. Stolen away by Case. He tried to get it up front to Coles. They're still digging for it. Mini 2-on-1 shot into the glove hand of Muir by Coles. Well, if you can average 1 shot on goal per minute in a hockey game, that's an extraordinary level of shots on goal. The Raiders here, in 12 minutes of play, oh, that one was almost tipped in by Sawyer. Just a little bit too high for him to deflect it down into the goal. Raiders are 17 shots in 12 minutes of play, and there's their 18th coming off the stick of Casey Esselman. Draw is won by Jared Sawyer. He tried to fight through traffic and get to the front. From the point, Storley's was shot through traffic and deflected to the near corner. Hockey has a man in front, and one-timer by Prochnow was what they were trying to do there, but were unable to. Arnaud driving the wing. It drops it back for Engbretson. A big blast off the boards and deflecting all the way back out through center. Stepping in Millis, and Wierney sticks it away. Second shot that Wierney got a piece of off of Zukowski's stick. Here's Cruiser. He's got a head of steam. He's 1-on-4. Let's watch Luke Cruiser as he spins. Sharmer coming late behind him. Stepping in off the defense. Moorman lets it go. Now Storley, 2 men in front, deflection by Cruiser, but right in to the chest protector of Lance Muir. Tigers win the draw and quickly move out with Collins. Matt Collins, a big hit by Esselman to take Collins out of the play. Sharmer checked off the puck. Gilbert, and we have an offside call. And while the face-off in neutral ice with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first period, you're watching Lincoln Red Raider hockey on River City's Community Access Media. Dig along the far board, stepping in Arnaud. Weak wrist shot that is steered to the near corner by Wierney. Conkey picks it up. Moves it ahead for Case, but not out. Now breaking out with it, it's Logan Conkey. Couldn't bring it past the defense, but fighting his way down the boards, it's Coles who centered it through the high slot. This one is all the way down and is an icing call. So we'll bring the face-off back into the Black River Falls end with 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go, first period. Lincoln has gotten goals from Luke Cruiser, Eric Prochnow, and Tanner Case, and they lead it 3-0. Intercepted by Collins. Nowhere to go, so he just dumps it into the near corner. Battling at the blue line, pushed out by Jared Sawyer. Now through center, Storley fights through a check but loses the puck. Good job by Sawyer there to fight for that puck and push it further along deep into the Black River Falls end. Out of the zone, but in the control of the Raiders. Far wing Esselman. Esselman's got Cruiser coming and a shot. Save Muir, wrap around, he scores! It's Casey Esselman. At 15-32. We'll see who gets the assist, but Esselman will definitely get the goal.
And number 4, Casey Esselman, unassisted. That's Esselman unassisted, time of the goal, 15-32.
Oh, Cruiser gets the steal, centers. That never got to the stick of Gilbert. At the point, Esselman will let it go, and it's wide to the glove side of Muir. Now Cruiser spins out into the chest of Muir. Wraparound attempt by Sharmer. And the Raiders again have the Black River Falls Tigers pinned in here in the final minute of play. Right out in front, Sharmer to save Muir. And a whistle to stop play with 49.7 to go. Sharmer gains control of the puck. Cruiser goes to chase. Cruiser gets control of it. Esselman furthers it along, and Sharmer picks it up. Sharmer to the front. That hit a skate and came in on Muir. Now Esselman shoots it back down for Sharmer, but that's broken up and out of the zone with 22 seconds to go in the period. Sharmer, Cruiser breaking through the center of the ice, comes in, tries to fight his way through two, and the follow-up by Case is shot wide. And the period will end with Lincoln on top, 4-0. They outshoot the Tigers 24-3. Getting goals in that first period from Cruiser, Prochnow, Case, and Esselman. And we'll have second period action for you after this break on River City's Community Access Media. Lincoln gets goals from Luke Cruiser, Eric Prochnow, Tanner Case, and Casey Esselman. Outshoot Black River Falls by a count of 24-3 in that first period and take a 4-0 lead into period number 2. And we're all set to bring it to you on River City's Community Access Media. It'll be Luke Cruiser centering Grant Sharmer and Isaac Gilbert. Casey Esselman and Sam Storley back on defense for the Raiders to start out this second period of play. You're watching Esselman shoot it into the zone, and Sharmer go to the corner to get it. Arnaud for Millis behind him and taken away by Esselman, and then it's Ingebrigtsen who takes it right back. Werney has to go down and make a save on the shot from the blue line. Well, that one shot up towards the referee and a couple of the players as well along the far boards. Finally, it's Millis that shoots it in behind the goal. Oh, a big hit in front of the goal. And Werney's down, and there's a goal scored by the Tigers. We'll have to get the call from the booth below as to who got that one. It comes 58 seconds into the second period. We'll get that call from downstairs in just a second.
Black River Falls goal was scored by Ryan Engelbretson, unassisted. That's Engelbretson unassisted. Time of the goal, 58 seconds.
Engelbretson, Ryan is a freshman forward, and he gets the goal. 4-1 Lincoln. Now, one of the Tigers has lost his hockey stick. Lincoln tries to carry it out in front of the goal, but cannot. Skilling chases. Oh, dangerous pass, man alone in front, shot, and it's wide. Logan Conkey wide open in front. Now a centering pass. No one there for the Raiders. And breaking out, here comes Black River Falls, 2-on-2, a wrist shot. Batted down by Werney. Raiders look to skate it out as the Tigers change. Conkey rubbed out along the far boards. Shot to the point for Esselman. Tried to further it along, shot it right in the shin pans of a Tiger. And then as Collins tried to skate out with it, he lost control of it and the Raiders turned it back into the Tiger end. Backhanded out by Roger Jesse. It's Arnaud chasing, but Storley there first. Sam Storley up along the far boards. Pushed deeper along by the Tigers, who have had a territorial edge here to start the period. Sawyer tries to split the defense. He will not be able to as Skilling gets back to get the puck. And Muir's going to cover that one up as it comes to the side of his goal. 14 minutes, 6 seconds to go, second period. Lincoln leads Black River Falls 4-1. Sharmer tried to spin around and fire one on goal, could not. He's still battling for it. Pushed out of the zone, but sent right back in by number 7, who's Jacob Moorman. Ooh, that one off a skate right out in front of Muir. Arnaud tries to fight his way out. Storley shoots it right back in. Cruiser's going to be the first to get there. He's got a man going to the front, Gilbert. Now Sharmer as well, but Cruiser's checked off the puck by Austin Dolsey. Shot off of a Raider, Gilbert, and in. Steal by Sharmer, but taken away at the defense. No, Cruiser gets it back in and holds the zone. Cruiser for Gilbert out front, and he got it on his stick, but he couldn't control it. Tigers skate out with Millis shooting it in, and Werney makes the save. Shots on goal in the period are 4-0 Black River Falls. They've gotten a goal to narrow the deficit to 4-1. They have a jump in their step that was not there in the first period. Jesse shoots it wide. But now you see how the Tigers are able to maintain puck possession and control the zone in complete opposite to the first period. It's the Raiders who are having trouble getting it through the neutral zone and into the opposition end in an organized fashion. Here they come. Storley shooting it wide. Esselman looks to hold it at the point and does. That one hit the screen. That means it's out of play. And they'll have a face-off to the left of goaltender Lance Muir. Esselman at the point. Digging in and centering that one was Conkey, but he splits everybody. He's going to go all the way in on the Lincoln goal, and before it gets to Werney, it's picked up by Esselman again. Conkey checked off the puck. He goes after it as Coles goes to the front. Their line mate up front is Tanner Case. It's Conkey going after the puck in the corner. Double teamed and loses control of it. Arnold. One-on-one with Esselman. Casey stays with him. Shot. Save. Rebound. Arnold got a poke at it. And I don't know if that was one save or two. Now breaking in. All the way to the goal. Man goes down. There's a penalty coming as Cody Coles drives the net on one end. Werney makes a couple of sparkling saves. And on the other end, the Raiders draw the penalty. The Tigers' gate is open. And heading off will be Ryan Millis. So the Raiders back onto the power play. They're 1 for 1 tonight. It's a hooking call. Draw one by Sharmer. Here's Storley. Gonna let it fly through traffic wide. Sharmer gets it back. Cruiser at the point. Storley. Wristed. Muir makes the save. Off of the stick of Casey Esselman with 1:36 to go in the penalty. Storley fakes the slap shot, goes to Esselman. Cruiser shot it off the skate of Engbretson. Tigers clear the puck all the way down. Cruiser had a speed on her right wing. Tried to deke his man out of position, takes it all the way around. And again, starts to make another lap around the ice. Under a minute to the power play with Storley wristing it off of Sharmer. Storley, big blast, Cruiser a one-timer off the pads of Muir. Rebound follow, Esselman, they score! I don't know who got it out front. I think someone got the rebound off the Esselman shot. It comes with 6 minutes, 6:55 of period number 2. Second power play goal of the night. 5-1 Lincoln. We'll get the call and make it official for you in a moment.
Power play goal. Scored by number 3, Grant Sharmer.
Sharmer gets the deflection in the goal.
Number 4, Casey Esselman. That's Sharmer from Esselman. Time of the power play.
Esselman gets an assist. He now has a goal and 2 assists tonight from his defense position. Lincoln 5 and Black River Falls 1. Big hit down in front of us, immediately below us, as Tanner Case is taken out by Brock Zukowski. And we're going to have an offsides call and a neutral zone face-off with 9:30 to go in period number 2. Mormon skates in. Coles leaves it for Conkey. It's Coles again at the boards. And behind the net. From the point, Esselman lets it fly. Rebound, save. Off the stick of Coles. 2 big saves there by Muir. Now 30 shots on goal. Less than halfway through the game. Rister, that one kicked aside by Muir. And out of play, so we'll get a Black River Falls zone face-off. Mormon through traffic, never got to the goal. Sawyer tried to center it, went off of the defenseman of the Tigers. Rocknell's got a goal tonight, and he's in there battling behind the net. Shot out, but right to Mormon. Preston Witt is number 26, and he centered it there. No one home for the Raiders. Shot all the way down. We have an icing call. With 8 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Period number 2. Lincoln up by 4. 5-1. Dig away for the puck. Big hit. Jacob Mormon spills Brock Zukowski to the ice, and he's going to get a penalty for it. Charging, perhaps? Elbowing is a call. Jacob Mormon with the elbowing call will send Black River Falls to the power play.
2 minutes for elbowing. Time of the penalty, 9:13.
See, he'll kill off this penalty here. Luke Cruiser is out there. Sam Storley, Casey Esselman, and Tanner Case. Arnaud at the point. To the corner where Storley clears it to Cruiser, and he goes to the opposite corner and forces the Tigers to chase. Collins moves in, but it's Cruiser again. He's dangerous. Here he steals, he's going to shoot and score. Oh, he hit the post. He was wide open. The goalie had vacated the net, and he hit the crossbar. Oh, my. Well, that's a little easier to take when you have a 5-1 lead, isn't it? Cruiser pushed it ahead. Here comes Case. On his backhand, drives the front, save Muir. 50 seconds to go. Shot all the way in from the blue line by Storley. Arnaud. Conkey bats it off of his stick to Storley. And then a hit on Esselman, who shakes it off and shoots it around, and all the way down. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Oh, giveaway, and Coming to the puck, it's Cody Coles. Well, the power play now with the Raiders in control of the puck, pretty much over. 5 seconds to go. Roger Jesse skates in with 1. Norman's out of the box. Oh, that one comes in the high slot, and Werney had to reach back to try to get an arm or a stick on a shot that may have gone wide if he doesn't get there. Arno chasing back in his own end, dogged by Eric Prochnow. Arno moves in. Nice job by Esselman. Look at him take care of that threat. Three on two for the Raiders. Conkey pulls it on the right wing. Tried to drop it back, and it's broken up at the defense. Now comes free, and a shot, a second shot. Conkey had a shot. Prochnow had a shot. And still they work. And Daig in the offensive zone. Esselman turns ahead for Cruiser. Esselman goes to the front. Cruiser tries to get it to him, but it's broken up by Millis. Now the front, Sharmer's there. Backhand down. Save, Muir. Now comes to the front. Shot. Whoa, a big save off of a great chance by Gilbert. Cruiser comes to a one-timer by Esselman that hit Gilbert in front. Now Sharmer tried to find Cruiser. Couldn't get it through the defense. There's Cruiser, gets it in his skates and fires off the top of the net, deflected off the glove of Muir to the top of the net. Oh. 36 shots on goal. With 3 minutes and 58 seconds to go, second period. Lincoln's up 5-1. Off the draw. Sharmer to the corner to get it. Esselman quickly in front, tried to find Gilbert at the side. Cruiser takes a big hit, still battles two Tigers, comes free with it to Sharmer. Gilbert's in front, Cruiser's in front. Can Sharmer get it there? He'll go to Esselman at the point. Shot out of the zone. Mormon's first there. Cruiser turns back, comes in on the right wing, tried to toe drag it, comes to the front, Gilbert poking away. Muir made the first save, the puck still free. And finally shot out and all the way down. This is icing. With 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go in period number 2. Jared Sawyer wins the draw. Number 15 is Nick Campbell. He's a freshman, and he's on the ice for the first time tonight at 5'3" and 115 pounds, folks. Number 15. And he's going right to the front of the net here. It's shot out, and Ingebrigtsen tried to drag it around the defense and break in on Werney, but he was unable to. Lincoln brings it right back in. Digging in the corner. Arnold comes ahead to Millis. Shot off a stick and into the corner. To the far boards. Witt gives it to Sawyer, and he shoots it in. Ingebrigtsen. He's just going to shoot it down off the boards where Werney steers it aside. We are down to the final 2 minutes of the second period. Lincoln up 5-1. Official wants them to move the puck. You may have heard him holler out to move the puck. Tanner Case turning with it, shooting it into the corner. Now Case and Conkey digging for it. That's where you win hockey games, in the one-on-one battles along the boards and in the corners. Look at the fight there from Coles. Tried to come in front to Tanner Case. Coles with the hit. Now Esselman just holds the zone. Shot off the boards, and again Esselman holds the zone. Case picks it up. Comes to the high slot, fires off the stick of Muir.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
Again, Coles digs that puck free. Esselman pushes it to the corner, and he drops down deep centered, and that one for Case, and it went off the stick of Roger Jesse of the Tigers all the way down, and no icing here. Big hit that Storley's able to get only a piece of. He's able to save himself there offside. That was one of those cases where the boom you heard off the boards was more of the man doing the checking than the man being checked. He only got a little piece of Sam Storley and got more of himself against the boards. 34.6 to go, period number 2. Intercepted here. Gilbert comes to Cruiser, tees it up, shot it off the defense, and that one hurt inside of the leg for Michael Skilling. 20 seconds to go. Storley, Sharmer tried to center it, fights to get it back. Holding. Cruiser fights to get control and hold the zone. 8 seconds for the period. And Tigers just trying to hear that horn go to end the period here with 3 and with 2. And out front they get it, but no shot here as the buzzer goes. Engbritson gets a goal for Black River Falls, and then Sharmer gets the power play goal for the Raiders. And after 2 periods of play, it's Lincoln 5 and Black River Falls 1. You're watching Lincoln Red Raider hockey on River City's Community Access Media. Well, the second period of play was even. The shots were 14-9 in favor of Lincoln, but each team got 1 goal. And it's 5-1 Lincoln after 2 periods of play. 17 minutes to go in this one, with Lincoln in good position to advance into sectional play in the WIAA state tournament. Top lines out there. Luke Cruiser will take the draw. He's got Isaac Gilbert and Grant Sharmer on the wings, Sam Storley and Casey Esselman on defense. Cruiser tried to backhand it through, but it was blocked at the defense. Cruiser spins it down the boards. Sharmer to the corner. Now backhander by Gilbert. Where is that? It's in the goal. It got down in between the pads of Werney and never came back out. It slithered all the way through for a goal. It's 6-1 Lincoln. We have had an early goal in each and every period. This one comes with 27 seconds elapsed, and I'm not sure who will in the end get the goal, so we're just going to wait for the call. I don't know who they're going to say bat if they'll touch that puck last and batted it through. 6-1 Lincoln.
Wisconsin Rapids goal scored by number 24, Isaac Gilbert.
Gilbert gets the goal. Isaac Gilbert gets the goal. Sharmer will get another assist tonight. He assisted on the second period goal. Gilbert has an assist along with his goal as well. 6-1 Lincoln, comfortably ahead now in this third period. Esselman, the big blast, never got through. Really stung one of the Tigers. Christian Bible, number 5, got that one. Oh boy, he just is got it on the hand. He is really hurting, curled up on the Tiger bench beneath us here. He hopefully is not hurt. Breaking in, shot, save Muir. Where's that puck? And he kicks it out of his skates after the charge by Cody Coles. Breaking out off the draw, here comes Engbretson. Arnaud shoots it toward the goal. I think that one would have been wide. It's played by Wierney. Chipped in by Coles. Arnaud backhands it over to Engbretson. This one that steered wide by Wierney. Coles turns with the puck. Shoots it off the defenseman. It's picked up by Eric Prochnow. And they go to the near corner. Turning is Millis. He'll shoot it ahead. One off of Jack Fent. Now here comes the Lincoln in. It's Witt holding to the front. And knocked off the puck was Jared Sawyer. Coming back, a shot that got through and on goal. And a second shot whistled by Prochnow. That one steered to the front and cleaned up by Michael Skilling. At least momentarily he cleans it up. And we have an offside with 13:43 to go and 6-1 in favor of Lincoln. Sharmer steps in, whistles one wide. Gilbert overskated the rebound. Cruiser takes it out of the zone and they'll reset off the stick of Gilbert, but to Sharmer, open ice. Grant steps in, and that one's off the paddle board. Now center Cruiser. They battle as that puck is free in the crease. Sent right back in. Gilbert, Cruiser. Bad angle, he scores. Boy, he was at a tight angle, but he shot it off the upper body of Lance Muir for the 7th Raider goal of the night. It comes at 3:56. And it will be Luke Cruiser's 2nd goal of the night. He had the first as well.
Wisconsin Rapids goal was scored by number 9, Luke Cruiser.
There's Conkey. Coles coming in, fires it. Where's that puck? It's in the near corner.
3:56.
Now Conkey gets it out front. Coles carries the puck. Tanner Case picks it up, centered it off of a defender. Colton Capella at the point, now playing defense with Esselman. Capella's a 5'9" freshman. Mormon got one of the assists. I apologize to you. I did not get the other assist on the goal, if there was one. That's because I was too busy talking while the announcement was being made. So we may have missed an assist there. 12 minutes to go in the hockey game. Lincoln already with 2 markers here in the 3rd. They're comfortably up 7-1. Oh, just over skating the puck is Tyler Bales. On the far boards, Elias backhanded along. Here's a shot into the defenseman, and a second shot whistles to the corner. Jacob Moorman picks it up. Jesse Gallagher is 23, skating with the puck. And Kyle Anderson was the man that was just in the most recent play. So we've got some young men who hadn't played up until this point getting ice time. And that's good to see, get them to get state tournament action. Neutral zone play here. Not much organized offensive zone time to tell you about. Shots are 43-13. Good to see Bible back on the ice. He's the player that went off stung by blocking that shot. So he's well enough to be back in the hockey game. Turning with it is Sam Storley. Ahead he goes for Preston Witt. Witt's got some room, and he whistled it through the crease. Shot here by Gilbert. Cruiser picks it up. Moorman through traffic. That one did not get through. Turning with it, 26, Witt. At center, Moorman got a stick on it, but a possible 2-on-1 there. Nice job by Grant Sharmer, former defenseman, who's now playing that power forward role. Here comes a 3-on-2, will be a 4-on-1. Esselman, shot, save, rebound, pushed wide by Cruiser. Here in the high slot, Sharmer had it roll off his stick. Cruiser turns, comes to the front with a weak backhand. Sticked away by Muir. Rattle is on, and one of the Tigers falls to the ice. Sent through, deflected, a second shot, Sharmer. And that was a nice job by Capella from the point. 8:22 to go. That means we are just past the halfway point of period number 3. Lincoln's on top 7-1. And in control, headed for the sectionals of the state tournament. The penalty call here is against Grant Sharmer, and it will be a slashing call that will give the Tigers a power play. It's the second that they've had tonight. And immediately after winning the draw, the Raiders shoot it all the way down. And they do again. See who's killing the penalty. Cody Coles is one forward. Logan Conkey is the other forward. Moorman and Storley are on defense. And right now the Tigers cannot get control of the puck and get it set up in the zone. And there's already 35 seconds gone. Millis through the middle. Shot blocked by Moorman. And battle along the boards. You get a good look at it in front of the bench. Shot through. Ernie down to make the save on Ryan Engbritson. He's the man that has scored the goal tonight for the Tigers. That one shot off of Arnaud into center. Down to 35 seconds on the Black River Falls power play. Cruiser is out there with Tanner Case killing it off, and as you might imagine, with the speed and skill of Luke Cruiser, he's a real threat for a shorthanded goal. He rang one off the crossbar on the earlier penalty kill. 10 seconds for the power play, and that is Cruiser just shooting it all the way down, and will, for all intents and purposes, kill off the penalty. 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go, and you hear the whistle. We have a running clock now since the Raiders achieved a 6-goal advantage. So this final 6 minutes can move rather quickly. Off the draw, a wrist shot that is wide from Capella. Moving out to the front by himself and firing one is Jared Sawyer. Did he score? What's the deal here? We have some players celebrating, but nope, no goal there. Nope. Know what the celebrating was about. Tigers push it out and sent right back in. Lincoln now, they've got 5 minutes to get off the clock here to start thinking about the sectionals after a win tonight against the Tigers. Broken up at center. Michael Skilling will move in. Nice job by Capella to move him off the puck. And we have the official's arm in the air. And we're going to get a penalty call here. Looks like it will be, no penalty box door is open yet. Penalty call goes against Preston Witt.
2 minutes for interference.
Witt gets an interference call.
Penalty penalty is 12-14.
4 minutes, 32 seconds to go. Third period, Lincoln up 7-1 on the penalty kill for the second time in the period. The Raiders shoot it all the way down. 1.5 minutes on the penalty kill. And an icing call against the Tigers. And that's a real killer with the running clock, because the clock runs while the teams come all the way back down to the other end and set things up. Raiders win the draw. Esselman deflected in front by Cody Coles. And then Conkey is taken out by Peyton Overland. Coles in, 1-on-2, has help coming in. Conkey tried to move around Arnaud, could not, but he's still battling, he's still fighting. Remember here, Lincoln is short-handed, and we're going to get a high sticking penalty that will be called against Arnaud. So we'll play 4-on-4 for 39 seconds. And then Lincoln will have 1 minute and 20 seconds of power play time. Game kind of deteriorating, getting a little chippy here as we're in the late stages of a blowout game with the running clock. Deflected by Cruiser and saved in front by Muir. 15 seconds of 4-on-4 left before the, oh, Sharmer with the big hit that sends Overland to the ice. Storley turns with it, and now Lincoln gets the power play. 5-on-4, Esselman carries in, and we get a penalty as he is ridden to the boards. And so Lincoln will have a 2-man advantage. 2 minutes, 37 seconds to go, and Lincoln will have a 1 minute and 10-second 2-man advantage, or till they score. If they score a goal, the first power play continues, so we'll just see how this plays out. It's a 7-1 game, and as we said, it's kind of gotten a little chippy.
2 minutes for tripping. Time on the penalty.
You just don't want anybody from either team to get hurt in these final 2.5 minutes. Esselman, it's a 5-on-3 for Lincoln. They can just pinch in, make that box around the goal. They've got Sharmer working in front. Nice pass over to Cruiser. Tried to kick it to a stick, but could not. Down now to there's a shot whistled by Esselman. Can Storley hold it in? He can. 40 seconds to go on the 2-man advantage. 2 minutes for the hockey game. Big blast, Esselman, and a whistle stop play before that. Sharmer was mixing it up with Skilling, and I think they're going to send them both. So down below us, immediately down below us, there are 3 men in the Tigers penalty box. You don't see that very often. 3 guys nice and cozy in that penalty box. 1 in the Lincoln penalty box. It's still a 5-on-3 for 26 seconds. And
Wisconsin back in the penalty to number 3, Grant Sharmer. 2 minutes for roughing. Black River Falls penalty to number 7, Michael
Coles moves in, Muir the save.
Time of both penalties is 15:08.
10 seconds to the 2-man edge. Cruiser walking in, lets it fly, scores! There's the hat trick for Luke Cruiser. And still 54 seconds of power play time remains for a Lincoln team that has now gone up on top by a count of 8-1. 51 shots on goal tonight for Lincoln. That puts them right there at an average of 1 shot per minute. Coles.
Luke Cruiser. Assisted by number 5, Sam Storley. That's Cruiser from Storley. Time of the power play.
Storley gets an assist on the Cruiser goal. 35 seconds of power play. Tried to set it up in front for Logan Conkey. Broken up and sent out of the zone. A minute to go in the hockey game. 25 seconds for the power play. This will be a nice win for the Raiders to carry on in this tournament. Conkey tried to split 2 defenders, was knocked off the puck. 40 seconds to go in the game. Shot in. 30 seconds for the hockey game. Picked up near boards. 20 seconds for the hockey game as Millis comes into the Raider zone. Ridden off the puck and offside the call. But with the running clock, this hockey game is, oops, they stopped the clock at 13:08. They want it to roll, and it will roll. 9 seconds, we'll have the face-off, and 6 seconds to go in the hockey game. Blast off the stick of the defense, and the game ends. The Raiders win it 8-1 with 51 shots on goal. Luke Cruiser, Eric Prochnow, Tanner Case, Casey Esselman all score in the first period. Grant Sharmer in the second. Then it was Isaac Gilbert along with 2 Luke Cruiser goals for the hat trick in the third period. Lincoln routs Black River Falls and moves on to sectional play. For our videographer and producer Travis Plowman, I'm Milt Van Nat. It's been our joy to bring it to you on River City's Community Access Media.